Alright, here's a formula and we want to verify it. So, what is the definition of BI? BI is, by definition, the integral from 0 to 1 of f times phi I dx. I guess I really should put f of x times phi I of x dx. And so what is this? Well, I'm actually, because I want to, I don't know, I'm not going to put in, just understand that these are functions that depend on x and you're fine. Yeah, they even do that in the textbook, so that's fine. Okay, so how do we actually compute this? Well, this is going to be the integral from 0 to xi minus 1 f phi I dx plus integral xi minus 1 to I. We're basically just splitting up the interval from 0 to 1 into numerous different segments. One goes from 0 to xi minus 1. One goes from xi minus 1 to xi. One goes from xi to xi plus 1. And one goes all the way from xi plus 1 to 1. Okay, sorry, I got scrunched everything in there at the end, but don't worry about it. So, what is phi I? You can look back in the textbook and see what the definition of phi I is. It's just that hat function. But we know that from 0 to xi minus 1, it's constantly 0. So this is just f of x times 0. I'm just going to write this as f times 0 dx plus integral xi minus 1 to xi. So this is f of x times, now what is phi I on the interval from xi minus 1 to xi? Well, it's just equal to x minus xi minus 1 over hi dx. And then we add integral from xi to xi plus 1. And on this interval, phi is equal to xi plus 1 minus x over hi plus 1 dx. Then finally we have the last integral, and this is again f times 0. But obviously if you're just integrating the 0 function here, so that's 0 and that's 0. And so what you end up with is integral from xi minus 1 to xi, f of x, times x minus xi minus 1 over hi dx plus integral xi to xi plus 1 fx xi plus 1 minus x over hi plus 1 dx. And that's exactly what we wanted, so we're done.